Hi, my friends. We have to have fun, right? Gotta have fun. So you saw the cover photo. Gotta have fun. This is April Fool's Day. So I'm not a prankster. I don't know if you guys are pranksters. I'm not a prankster, but I want to talk to you about common mistakes that sometimes get that's done and how to avoid them, how to correct them so that you're looking and feeling your best always. So let's just jump into it. I jotted down some notes here so I can just walk you through some of the mistakes and what we can do. Okay, so the first thing I would say is, well, I'll start with the obvious. I am wearing an exfoliator. I am wearing our volcanic mask. Is absolutely amazing. I love this mask because you can use it or as a scrub. I could have just put it on and scrubbed it and for a few minutes and then rinsed it off. But I have it on long term to use as a mask. So not really, I mean, as a yeah, as a mask. So it's kind of works as a mask slash exfoliator slash micro dermabrasion. So I love this. But the mistake is most people are not exfoliating. That's like the well, number two that I notice a lot with skincare mistakes is not exfoliating. Now, if you are not exfoliating, you're gonna have your other products that you're using is not gonna work as effectively. The exfoliation is going to slough off all of the dead skin cells. It's going to reveal a newer skin because all of the other stuff is off. So it's like clearing it all off so that now you are revealing a better, newer, fresher skin underneath. It's going to give you a better glow. All of your other products like your serums, your moisturizers, your skin sunscreen is going to be able to work deeper, more effectively, and you're going to get the results that you want. But the number one rule with that is you need to exfoliate at least once a week, and that's like bare minimum once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week if you have oily skin like me. So I do my Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That's my routine. It's been that way for years. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday. Today happens to be Tuesday, April Fools on Tuesday this year. So your number one thing here is you definitely want to exfoliate. The other thing on the flip side of that is sometimes people exfoliate too much. And so they're scrubbing all of the time. And then with that, you can get your skin could become very irritated and it becomes too harsh for your skin and you don't want that either. So you want to exfoliate, but let's have a balance. You don't want too much, you don't want too little, you want it just right, kind of like Goldilocks. Be like Goldilocks. Right in the middle, not too much and not too less. So that's number one. The other thing I want to talk about is finding the products that work for your skin, which is why it's really important that you talk to a skincare educator, talk to your consultant because they are able to walk you through the product line for you. Not everyone needs every product, and not every age, especially, needs every product. Not every skin type needs every product. So you want to know which products are right for you and then which lines of products. Like our brand is Jaffa that I use, but the product lines are all different. I mean, we have so many. We have at least five. You got the Five, Revitalize, Clear Smart. Then we've got the Vegan, the Gold, BioLab. There's so many. So finding the one that is customized for your skin. What I like about the product line that I'm using is that it's not cookie cutter. And you should not want something that's so cookie cutter like this is across the board for everyone. You want products that's going to work for your skin type, your needs, your budget even. Like what's your budget? You don't want to go way over budget. You don't want to be under budget. But you want to, again, that just right. So so that you get what's right for you. So, talking to your consultant, talking to a skincare educator, talking to if you're at a fine line department store, not a drugstore because they don't necessarily know. But if you go to like, Nordstrom's, Macy's, where there's actually the estheticians there, they're able to walk you through the products that you need for your skin type. If you're trying to just go on the store to a store on your own, I tell you, it can be very daunting because there's so much out there. And you also want to make sure that the products that you're using are clean products. You don't want toxins in your skincare line. You want to make sure that they're clean and healthy products. So I think that's another, just add that on up by itself, is that making sure that the products that you're using are healthy, clean products for your skin. Because otherwise, you can have so many other results that you do not want when you're not using healthy products for your skin. Okay, what's else on my list here? Let's talk about cleansing. So a lot of times I think people are not cleansing enough. They just put it on and take it right off. You want to massage the product into your pores. You want to make sure that the product is not sitting on the surface of your skin. Massage it so it's going all the way down to the pores at the deepest level and washing and cleansing everything out. And it feels so good to give yourself a really good facial massage. And so, not just the cleansers, but your moisturizers as well, your serums, everything. You want to make sure that you're getting it massaged into your skin, not just slathering it on and taking it off, or slathering it on and moving on with it. Massage it in your skin. And I tell you, your skin will feel alive if you're using healthy products, especially if you're using royal jelly. Oh my gosh, your skin feels alive. And I'll tell you why. With royal jelly, you've got protein, amino acids, and all the vitamins. So you are feeding your skin with the best products available. Feeding it. Remember, your skin is a live organ. And just like you're feeding the rest of your body, I hope you are, but you're feeding the rest of your body with healthy foods, you want to be able to feed your skin with healthy foods as well. So make sure you're massaging everything in. If you're using hot water, that's another thing. Hot water can cause dryness and irritation. So be sure that your water that you're using is lukewarm. Let's see. Oh, this is a biggie. Um, Underwashing, or I'll even say overwashing, both. And here's what I've seen the trend. First, let's go with the underwashing. A lot of people say, I only wash in the morning or I only wash in the evening. It's so important that you do both. Both of them have its own values of why you want to wash. So let's just go with the evening first. The evening, you want to get rid of the sunscreen that I hope you're wearing on your skin. You want to make sure you're removing the sunscreen. You want to make sure that you're removing all the environmental aggressors. And what does that mean, environmental aggressors? That means all the stuff. It could be the air pollution. It could be the sun rays. It could be all the things that's in our environment that's affecting your skin. Get it all off. At the end of the day, get it all off. Of course, if you're wearing makeup, you definitely want to make sure all the makeup is off of your skin. Never, ever go to bed with makeup on. Get it off of your skin. And you might have oily skin, the oils. And if you notice, there's like dust all the time. You don't really see it, but if you ever have your door or window open and that sun rays coming in, you can see the little dust. Not as much for me because I do have like the air filters, but when I didn't have an air filter, I can see the dust coming in. And so it's landing on your body. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of that cleanse off of your skin at the end of the day. At the beginning of the day, when you are resting, your skin is in its healing process. Just like when you're sick, you want to sleep because that's how your body heals. Well, if you've been putting on some really great nighttime moisturizers, like I hope you're doing. If you're not, I got some, I can help you with that. But if you're using some really great hydrators or moisturizers in the evening, your skin is doing its own healing. It's regenerated. The skin cells are regenerating. So in the morning, you don't see it, you don't feel it, but there's toxins on your skin because of all the cleansing that it's doing. Also, you may have oil on your skin from the evening. So you want to make sure that you are cleansing that off in the morning. So it's so important twice a day cleansing. Now, on the flip side of that, sometimes people do too much cleansing. And let me tell you why. I know sometimes when we have oily skin, we feel like, oh, I got to keep washing my face because I got to get, all this oil off. What you want to do is control the oil, but not overwashing. When you are overwashing your skin, believe it or not, you're producing more oil. So it's like this vicious cycle. Trust me, I have been there myself. I've done that. That was like, a big mistake I was making for many years. So you definitely want to make sure that you're not overwashing, you're not underwashing. Again, think Goldilocks. You get to be Goldilocks, but you don't have to worry about those bears. Okay, what else do I have here? Rubbing too hard. Remember, your skin is very delicate, so you don't want to be rough with your skin. You want to get the massage in, but not too hard, and not using anything harsh on your skin, like really harsh face cloths. So be careful with that. If you're sweating, like maybe you've done a workout and your skin has been sweating, I should have had some water. My throat needs hydrating. So you definitely want to make sure that you get that cleaned off of your skin because otherwise it can start with bacteria getting into your skin. And if you have oily skin or if you have large pores, then that could lead to acne. And when you're using your products, your cleansers, make sure that you're rinsing well because if you still have cleansers on your skin, that could cause some dryness. So you want to make sure you're taking care of that. And please wash your hands before you do your cleansers, before you do your skincare routine. Make sure that your hands are clean. And let's see. Oh, this is a biggie. This is like one of the biggest blunders that I see all the time as I'm talking to people, and that's not using sunscreen. It's so important that you use SPF on your skin, even if you're not going outside. I hear people say, well, I don't play outside, but they're in their cars and they're driving to places. And in your car, the sun rays go right through the windshield, right through the windows of your car, and it's finding you. It's getting you. So you have to make sure that you're protecting your skin with the sunscreen. Now, not only because the sun is going to damage our skin, it's going to cause discoloration, uneven skin tones, the age spots, the dark spots. So that, oh, plus the wrinkles, the lines. I mean, the sun is as much as we want it and need it, it is so damaging to our skin. Now, please be out in the sun because that's where we get the vitamin D, but you have to protect yourself. Now, but my biggest thing is why do you want to get skin cancer? Reduce your chances of skin cancer by using a sunscreen. Now, an SPF of 30 to 50 is a really good number. 50 is the best. 50 is the number that I use, but you got to use it. Lower than that, it's a little bit risky still. You got to reapply if it's lower than that for your face. Now, for your rest of the body too, use your SPF. If you out in the water or if you're sweating a lot because of exercise or whatever, then please reapply so that you are protecting yourself not just from aging and dry skin and all the other process I was telling you, but also because you want to reduce your chances of skin cancer. So please, 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 I can never say it enough, use SPF. I don't care what your skin tone is. I don't care what your nationality is. Wear the sunscreen every single day. Okay, another thing is ignoring your neck, your chest, and your hands. I've seen like celebrities and their faces still so beautiful. I mean, it could be some facelifts in there too, but the fact is their face looks great, but the neck and the chest and the hands start looking old. So one of the things that I teach, if you're in one of my skincare classes, I'll always talk about how I put the products on the back of my hand before I apply it to my face, and then I rub my hands together so that my hands are also getting the goodies of all the great skincare. But I don't stop just at my face. I also do the throat and I do the décolleté. All of that is important. And then with the rest of my body, I use other very healthy body care products. I can help you with that as well. And that's about it. Those are the things I really wanted to talk to you about because those are like some of the biggest things I see. And I would say with makeup, really quick, not finding the right makeup color to match you. You don't want to go too dark. You don't want to go too light. And I will say sometimes you may have to mix two different foundations together. I've had to do that even with our brand, depending on which line I'm using. Most of the time I don't have to, but there is a particular, well, not even more because they added some more colors. But sometimes you'll have to mix the two, and that's fine. But the main thing is you don't want to have something that's that's too light or too dark, and then blend underneath. Okay, blend. I remember being in college, and there was my freshman year in San Diego. There was this girl who wore her makeup, and all around it was you can see the makeup, and it was like a really light color, and then the rest of the skin was just never blended. And so I always want to be very careful with that. So you want to make sure that you have the right color and that you're blending well and you're blending underneath. So that's great. And then with your fragrances, just don't spray too much. You don't want people to smell your fragrance before you even come into the room, right? So be mindful of others that have allergies, but you definitely want to smell great. So find a fragrance that you love, but I think it's really important to have a fragrance wardrobe so that you're changing your fragrances by the season. Like I love like the more of the florals in the spring and summer, and something a little bit more warm for the autumn and winter. So don't just wear the one fragrance. You may have a favorite and your signature fragrance, but play around with other fragrances as well. So those are my the blunders that I wanted to talk about and how you can correct them, being that this is April Fool's Day. You don't want the April Fool's, the whole month, and whatever time you're watching this, it doesn't matter. These are different things that I want you to know and learn and do so that you will be your best self. And if you have not already subscribed to this channel, please do, because I'm always coming back here for you, keeping you royal so you can live your best life possible. All right, guys, bye for now.